Hello everyone, and welcome back to my reading, to my channel. You're listening to the Ragnar-Ra Tarot, and I already have the alchemy energy out for you tonight, and we're looking at Neptunus, or Neptune, which is one of the very powerful, deep, transformative energies that are in the sky affecting us, coming this 2020, not coming, but actually in this 2026 now, along with Pluto. And it makes sense because I read that we are actually going through at this time a Kali Yuga, and Kali Yuga is the fiercest type of transformational energy, and this is really, you know, to give us that push, that extra boost to get us to where we need to be, which as spiritual beings is obviously, you know, to the pinnacle of spirituality, where we belong, well, where we originated. So this is why the Kali Yuga is the toughest, and Neptune and Pluto are the deepest, kind of darkest, longest prevailing energies, because they're such huge planets. I'm not sure if Neptune lasts for 12 years before it starts moving out, or I know there are some planets that last 30. I don't know if that's Pluto being the furthest planet from the sun, so don't quote me on that. Please look it up, Google it, and see for yourself what energies are affecting us here with the big planets and how long they're going to last. But here we are anyway. I just wanted to briefly talk about that in this Neptunus energy, and I'm just going to delve into this and see what that means for you right now. So Neptune, even its name sounds mysterious, and it is, because this is the planet of mysticism. It's a planet of divinity. It's called the mystics planet. So I'm talking to mystics. So this is a transcendent energy. It projects towards the heavens, so it's upward projection with this planet. So you're activated on doorways and new dimensionings. So this is the archetype of being activated, so you can see doorways. Dimensions are opening now. Voice whispers from beyond the earthly plane, and this is also a card of a pilgrimage. And you can see here that this archetypal person here has almost looks Neptune there, because when it was like flat on the surface, it looked like the crucifix, and as though this person was in prayer with the, if you were a Catholic, you'd know what the rosary beads look like, and the rose, or maybe you do and you're not a Catholic, but what I mean is when people do rosaries, they would hold them, and usually because of the way they would use the beads to do prayer on them, the crucifix would be dangling from their hands in this, and it would look like this, something like this. So when I hear pilgrimage, I just looked and saw the card, and it just reminded me of that sort of devotional prayer. And if you're not Christian and you don't do rosary or anything like that, which is the Catholic domination, maybe you do prayer beads, like the mala beads. So it's just given me that energy, so I thought I'd bring it up. I can also see the gold ring here, so it's some kind of union. I'm seeing divine union going on because of the gold ring, a divine union. Yeah, doing meditation as well and receiving that bliss. So this is like samadhi, enlightenment, or serenity. So it's about spiritual awakenings, enlightenments. I've been getting this a lot. For some of you, you will be going towards this kind of either very serene, meditative union with your inner self, with your own being within, or, you know, even reaching pinnacles of enlightenment. Who knows? This is the time. Yeah, and it's ultimately spiritual awakening, as it says. Sorry, I hope you can hear me. I've been covering my mic, and I've just realised I've got a cardigan on and my mic's being covered, so I hope you can hear. So I lost my... So when this card shows up, everything will be amplified, as if you were through a live wire. So everything, the power of this Neptune is just pushing you towards this, as I said, upward, in the upward direction, spiritually elevating you, and everything is going to feel very intense. Yeah, it can also be quite ruthless. The energy that you may be feeling right now can be quite ruthless, and you really may emotionally, mentally, even physically, you could be taking some kind of pounding, some kind of beating here to, you know, and it's necessary. It's a necessary part of your journey, your pilgrimage, your work here, your spiritual work. So yeah, all those energies, those big energies are involved with this planet. Yeah, it's being in the underworld, really. It really is. So it's like going down to the deepest depths so it can catapult you up to the greatest heights. So this is the energy that's speaking in this deck, and it's Neptune. I hope you heard what I was saying, because my cardigan, just unbutton it here, pressed at it, and this is the energy that's speaking. So now I'm going to get some tarot, and we'll do a shuffle and then see what's coming out in the tarots, to see what else is going on and what we need to know about you, your energy, and yeah, let's just get a reading. And I haven't shuffled these, so you'll have to just be patient a minute. And okay, so let's just see what is happening for you right now and what you need to know. Ask your guides, my guides, the ascended masters, celestial guardians, whoever's around now, your own personal ancestors. They all are here, and they all help you in your life. You may feel them. You may know when they're at work in your life. But let's just see what they have to say. What's going on right now? Any cards coming out? Yeah. Just shuffle Okay, so we've got a start. Okay, so this is the force of temperance, and temperance is about balance. And so it's about balancing energies, these strong energies that are coming through with Pluto, these very powerful energies, these very fierce, ruthless energies that you're dealing with right now. And it's also about healing, so it's like a card of healing. So healing work may be important to you right now, doing healing, or maybe if you don't do healing yourself, maybe getting healing, or maybe the meditation and your guides healing you, taking you through this, balancing your energies, your chakras. So doing something like that. This is very much about balance, staying in balance as well, not doing anything excessively. So this is like the card of knowing yourself and nothing in excess. So you really need to be stable, to keep balance, to keep yourself in good check, good order, self-care, and really to allow these energies to be as easy as they possibly can when you're dealing with these ruthless, fierce, transformative, don't forget it's transformative. So the transformative energies, it's not, you know, someone out there trying to like get you. This isn't it. Or something going wrong with your life, or why isn't this, you know, going the way I want it to? Why am I stuck with this energy? This is transformative energy. It's opening for you. It's may seem rough and it may seem difficult, but it looks with this temperance that you have been through these energies. But the next card here is the Two of Wands, and this is you will soon be on that journey where you're making plans, or you may have already started making plans for your future, for your life ahead, because these energies are at a healing process here. So you've been through these really deep, painful energies, and maybe still are going through these energies wherever you are. And it could be that lots of things have happened, transformed, not being good, like towers and all sorts of things you've had to like leave behind. And your main focus has had to be yourself, has had to be your own self-care and balancing your own inner, outer energies, and just focusing on you and your own growth now. Yeah, and there's a judgment coming through here. See this? So while you're making plans, the universe is calling a judgment. Let's have a look. Can we see what else is happening here? What is this judgment? Can you show me these energies, please? Someone is losing, feeling loss, feeling like they have lost something, like they have, because can you see they seem to be left out here? There's people behind them. You probably can see this, but there are people, but they seem to be in another room, and this person here on their own could either be the person, yeah, because look, these people in the other room look like they're dressed in like dinner suits, so they look like they're dressed well, whereas this person almost seems like a, well, kind of vagabond kind of person. So someone is feeling like they've lost out. Can you show me more about this energy, please? as we have these Two of Wands, these making plans, is to do with the world. I'm seeing that there is a ship on its way, and it's almost like this is your fortune coming towards you, your ship, and you can plan now. You're starting to make plans because of a judgment, because you've been through this process. So let's see what this has to say. It's a Page of Cups. Also, this person that feels like they're lost, a young, immature energy. Could we get more on this, please? So tell me about this. They're telling me that you have a Nine of Pentacles. So there is someone here that's in a very immature energy. We're getting the same energies that was in previous cards, and they have definitely lost whatever they were battling for, and they were battling you or opposing you or trying to step in your way, and this is what you've had to fight through. But you are this Nine of Pentacles, so you are here content. Nine of Pentacles is doing it for yourself. It's on this healing and kind of self-care balance. So you've had to balance your energies, you've had to work on yourself, you've had to go deep with these Neptune, to do deep kind of inner work, inner maybe healing coming out here. So you've had to do inner healing, you've had to just work, you've had to really work on yourself against all odds as well, is the way it feels with this someone that is moving out of your life with this judgment, and they have lost whatever they were trying to gain or whatever they were trying to take. And it's a Page of Cups, this young, foolish, kind of immature energy, and we can see you here in this female energy, and look how well dressed you are. You're like this royalty, this aristocratic kind of energy. Spiritually, you're kind of royalty. You're kind of, in the hierarchy, whoever this energy is definitely low level energy, and you are this spiritual someone. This Nine of Pentacles is definitely you doing well here, and look, with these Ollie and this Ace of Wands, your power and your energy, your determination, your drive. And when I look at these holly branches, I'm seeing like the laurel wreath. So again, and I'm also seeing here like the Emperor sort of, I know he doesn't quite have that, but with that kind of staff-like energy here, and with the wands, I'm seeing this Emperor energy, this command, this person of command, this person of who knows himself, knows how to control his own energies, knows whom they are, knows who they are. And this is you definitely knowing, and also with this looking like a laurel wreath, I'm seeing that it is a celebration here, but this is enormous amounts of energy as well. So it's taken an enormous amount of energy. So that Neptunian force, you've actually used this to your favor to get you to where you needed to go. And this is precisely why you've been on this Neptune journey, because no other energy could have moved you forward this way other than Neptune. And your own determination and power, both working together almost like in unison. And you're this star. Yeah, you are this star, and you've been working with the Neptune energy just as much as the Neptune energy has been transforming you. It's quite funny, but this is what I'm seeing. It's like, yeah, it's just judgment for you, this star. This is beautiful energies here. This is like a completion energy. And as I was looking at Neptune earlier, I noticed that it was the ninth card. And I thought, 9, that's completion. Because 10 isn't really completion, because 10 is like 1, a new beginning. So when I was looking at 9, I was thinking, is that like near the completion? No, because 10 is 1 really, numerologically. I can't say that now when I can usually say it. So I was thinking, yeah, that's like an end of something. So this kind of pilgrimage you've been on has come to an end. Already have the victor here. It looks like the laurel wreath. The world. It's like the world is at your fingertips. The way she's looking at that world globe, I'm seeing a lot of opportunities, is the right word, coming out here for you. And with this 9 of Pentacles, because 9 of Pentacles is like everything as well. And in the Pentacles, of course, it's in the world. So many choices and many opportunities. Use this star. You could be famous with the star here. Look at the way shooted up. It looks like it's shooted up into the heavens. So yeah, and whatever's coming in for you is coming in fast with this 8 of Wands, like an arrow shot from a bow. And that reminds me again of this Neptunian energy, the energy that sort of drags you to the depths of yourself, and you're like stuck there in these intense energies, and the only thing you can do is go up. But when you do, it's like a shot from a bow. And again, I'm focusing, I can see these huge angel wings again, making me think of like flying. And yeah, so it's like there and here I'm seeing this. And even the arrow kind of within this wand, which is pointing upwards, I'm reminded of the bow shooting upwards to all the heavens. And this is what it was saying earlier about Neptune. It points you in one direction, and that's upwards. So the only way you can go is up, which is beautiful. Beautiful energies here is what I'm seeing. And this is what's coming in for you. This is the judgment. This is the power of the planets, the universe working in your life now, and plus everything that you've done for yourself. Don't forget that, with your own temperance, with your own 9 of Pentacles here that you've gained, yeah, with your own having to balance these heavy energies that you've had to deal with, you know. And you may have felt like a bit of a joker at times, like, you know, just that feeling of like, what that, well, you know, why me? You know, you could have been in that energy of like, this is just a joke, this is just too much. It would have felt like very heavy and very exhausting. So anything else, please? Yeah, you work really, really hard. It's just confirming now. I can see this confirmation, this confirmation of hard work with the 8 of Pentacles. This is great work as well. This is like a destiny when we see the 8 of Pentacles, because this is work that you do over time, like a skill, like honing some specific thing. Like we were talking about mysticism at the start of this reading, and mysticism could be important, but it could also be like you being the best at something, the star again. And we have a page of wands. So new energies is what that's telling me. So new things being presented to you. As I say, you will have like many choices. So let's just take some cards, oracle cards. We'll have a look at some oracle cards and see what they have to say. Okay. If you could give, okay, they're very lively. Ah, justice again. So for some of you, this could be a justice in a legal way. It reminds me again of this judgment coming in. Somebody that was in your way or really trying to weigh you down. Some young energy. Yes, I don't know why I said entity. But just somebody that was probably, well, it says they were obsessed with you here, actually. Yeah, and they just would not let you go, right? So this is this obsessive energy, and I'm putting it all with this because this is the kind of energy that these people that are low vibrational or just ruthless kind of people, individuals that are trying to get in your way, in the way of your maybe a destiny, maybe just getting in the way of you moving forward. It says here with the world, you need to move forward. You needed to, it was your path to do something that's on your path, something that you're meant to do in this life, and just trying to like get in your way, and really heavy energies, and maybe court was involved, but the court and the justice will go in your favor if it was. Somebody that was just like low vibrational here. This is unsatiable pleasure. So somebody that was dealing with unsatiable pleasures. So somebody that was in this kind of obsessive, insatiable, you know, never satisfied, just wanted a pleasure life and just interested in that and their own self and their own self-obsession and obsessed with you. Could you tell me more about this, please? Thank you. Oh, you've ghosted them anyway. This is what it will be, leaving behind. Yeah, leaving behind this energy as well. Ghost could be important if it's spiritual. It could be that, but this says leaving behind. But, you know, it doesn't necessarily mean no, it just says no contact, to ghost someone and to leave behind. So yeah, you're not going to be bothered with them. You're not going to have any more to do with them. Yeah, and they're very angry here. Very angry. Very like unbalanced. They haven't really worked on themselves here. Yeah, so it really is not looking back. It's finality. As I said with card 9, it really is the end of this. You won't be hearing any more from this energy. Once it's finally out your life, whatever this justice, whatever this court decision, if it's court, or it may be spiritual, you're on your own destiny now. You're on your own path. Oops, oh God, I'm sorry. That was complete meltdown here. Hold on, let's just see if there's any more cards there that we can get any further information for you about what your life is going to be like, what the future holds. So let's ask about that. So let's see where you're going, being this star, and it's happening very quickly, and you are going to have many choices. So what is this energy? What is there for you? Oh, wow. This is the world again. So again, we're pointing to big energies coming out for you, and things you're going to be doing in the world. Once more, it's showing this energy. And what I'm seeing with this Page of Cups is like more and more energies being in connection with yourself, or the deeper side of you, or with the spiritual forces, being able to communicate, being able to receive information or getting downloads about where you're going in this life, the world being at your fingertips with the work you're going to be doing out in the world here, with the Eight of Pentacles here. So for the spiritual here, this is definitely working with the unseen forces, being able to communicate, use your intuition, use your higher senses. Yeah, and there's some kind of union here. This, for some of you, could also mean being able to communicate with animals, with the earth, and with things within the earth, because you see the fish here, communicating with this fish. And then the other card again is communicating, well, with a bird. So yeah, it could be shamanic for some of you, and being able to communicate with the animals, being in touch with nature, with our Mother Earth. Completely balanced person I'm talking to, because you've got so many cards of balance, you know, doing all this balancing, previously shown with the other decks, the High Priestess. So this is a very, very spiritual, knowledgeable, who can see behind what is unknown, or if it could also mean that you're being shown what you didn't know, things that you didn't know before about your work, about your journey, about what you're doing, about what's going to be revealed, like slowly to you. You're going to be shown soon, and these could be part of these communications as well with other energies or other forces or unknown forces, or just intuitively just getting these downloads maybe while you're sleeping, and you just know what to do, you know where to go, and you're just going to be like, everything you do, you're going to be completely right on track. Yeah, and you've got this devil energy here. I'm going to leave it off to the side, because this is what's being left behind, as we saw with this obsessive, insatiable, ravenous energy that just was, you know, completely out of control. Yeah. And this is like, to me, when I see this, I see the fire with the wands, and your energy is your strength and your fortitude with these wands and these fires. And it's like you're a phoenix, you've rose from the fires, from the depths. And also when I see this drum, I'm being shown like a battle, you know, and someone leaving the battlefield, but not leaving the battlefield all beaten up and scarred, but leaving the battlefield. And it's like, you know, beating their drum, beating the rhythm of their own drum, the rhythm to the rhythm of their own drum is what this is reminding me. So the battle is definitely over. You're definitely the victor. And we saw that earlier with the holly. Holly is usually a card depicted with like winter and endings. Yes, yes, with endings. I knew the holly was important some way with the endings. And Hierophant here, this is the teacher. So you're going to be so good at what you do. You're going to be a teacher. You're going to be someone that people are going to listen to. They're going to be drawn to you, see? Sitting in the tree there, wise, a wise person. Yeah. And just to clarify, this new beginning within the world is coming through here, growing. Everything you've done here is giving you these new beginnings, and new beginnings with energy, new beginnings like intuitively, psychically, new beginnings physically, you know, all these energies in all the powers. You know, you have the cups, you have the wands, you have the earth, you have the air, the air. Well, it would be the air. I mean, you had the wands, you've had the sort of like the sword here. Mostly wands. Oh, obviously, is great energy, but communication again with the cups. It doesn't matter. You got all the energies out here. Of course, you'll need communication to be a communicator, as in the Hierophant. So this is what all these cards are showing me. I don't know what you're doing. The cards are not really showing anything explicit, but they have said teaching, again, like spiritual kind of person maybe, or something, you know, you'll be teaching. This teacher keeps coming up with the Hierophants. But it's also the card of like, not just the teacher, but also the specialist, you know, the one that you would go to, like who is the top of what they do. Yeah, the highest they can be, and the High Priestess. We've got a few major arcanas, and with the world. So finally, we have meditation being important here. Okay, meditation will be part of what you do for some people, and your intuition, using your intuition and meditation. And could you give us some final cards on exactly how this is going to? Okay, so again we're seeing this loss coming out for someone. So meditation, intuition, and then we have this loss. And can we get some more on what is happening for? Yeah, you have this beautiful energy, and such a lot, and joy coming through here. So yeah, they're just repeating like what's already been said, that this energy is closing out, this obsessive entity, energy, whatever, people, beings, and whatever they've been doing. It's caused loss. It's caused, you know, their obsession with you. There is their justice coming through, and their ravenous appetites for just pleasure, and all this devilish energy which you saw here. And then we have this loss coming through. It couldn't be any clearer. And you're an artist. For some of you, you could literally be an artist, but whatever you're doing, it is a form of art, whatever you're doing. And I think this is why we got the Hierophant, because you're going to be, it's going to be specific to you and you alone. And a lot of people are going to want to come to you to see what you do, to listen to how you do what you do, or whatever you have to say. You're going to be famous in one way or the other, and to listen to your wisdom as well is going to be part of it. So this is the reading I have for you. Yeah, got King and Union, Metamorphosis, and a longing. It is a longing. Nurture, you're being nurtured, and you will travel. Here we have all this energy, surfing. Yeah, solitude, from solitude to nurture. Yeah, something being birthed. Yeah, and with the last card is Mystic again. So it is very important for some of you, this mystical, magical energy and meditation. And you can see the lotus and higher energies of spiritual breakthroughs, transformations, and enlightenment, spiritual leaders, that kind of thing is coming out very strongly for the rest of you. And for others, it could be art, it could be whatever you are intuitively connected with, that you will be the best of the best. You will be the master of what you do. You will be an high priest. There's definitely, sorry, it wasn't the high priest, it was the Hierophant, sorry. But there's definitely a great union between you and your work and your intuition and your power and your energy. And it's all about destiny and doing this and being seen in the world. So I hope you've enjoyed this reading. I'm really happy for you. I really wish you the best, and I'm glad this energy has closed out this awful dark, sort of unbalanced, negative energy and negative, whoever they were, whether they were people, a group, whatever, but it's showing one specific person here, and they definitely come to an end. It couldn't be any clearer, with the ghost here and the leaving it behind and loss, and yeah, definitely some kind of devil energy, definitely some body who's very unbalanced and very toxic. So that's it. Whatever you've done, I'm really happy for you. You worked really, really hard. You've fought and fought for what is yours. Not let anyone, no matter how obsessed, take it away from you. And justice, either court, through the court, or divine justice has now come in. It is closing, and with Neptune, all about transformations, and that is definitely a transformation for the best, leaving your life. So I really hope that you've enjoyed this reading, and I wish you all the best, and I thank you for coming in. And if you like, or anything that I've said particularly, hope you've heard it all. It did get a bit messy, but you know, maybe that was just the way the energies had to be and were, or whatever you're closing out was the tail end of that energy in the reading. But remember, the gods love you, the heavens love you, the universe loves you, your guides and your ancestors love you, and I love you. I love you. So take care, and thank you for coming in. Please leave a like or drop me a comment. Thank you very much. Bye now. Bye.